up, baby girl? What's up, folks? What's cracking out there?
We are here.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
It's been about what, 6-7 days since we did one, but just been hanging out, trying to take it slow and low, and chillax style, man, with my feet up. Baby girl's kicking it. We're kicking it tonight, and I just want to let y'all know they did something to the tablets a couple days ago where they made a couple changes, but they're not. The tablets, my calls are going to have like a little fucking weird kind of skip, a little mute kind of skip. So just bear with us. If it pops up when I'm talking, it'll cut out and then cut back on. It's like a mute. It mutes me for like 5 seconds. The baby girl will tell me, and I'll just repeat what I said.
Sometimes 10, because we think that it's Globalina not being heard. It's a Globalina break, but we can't hear her.
Right, it's the Globalina fucking reminding everybody they're taping my call and listening, but it's without her voice, so it's kind of weird. So just bear with us, man. And baby girl will let me know, and I'll repeat what I said, man. That's all. Other than that, it should go pretty decent, I hope. No, baby girl. How you doing, baby girl? We got a good show. We got a little something to talk to you guys about tonight. And a few things just came up, and this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
You there?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah, we heard her that time. Did you hear her?
Yeah, it was weird. It just said your telephone will be monitored and recorded, just out of the blue.
Well, that's how she does it.
Okay. Yeah, but sometimes she won't even come on. It just cuts me off. She's supposed to come on, but she don't. But that's all right. So, fuck, man. Baby girl, we got folks in the chat room already yet?
Outlaw Team TSA assemble, he says. Right on.
Outlaw, what's up, man? I see my best, bro. I hope you're well. And the last video you did was awesome, dude. That was right on the money. And excellent. You know, them snitch tubers, man, they think they got it all figured out, my friend. They think they got it all figured out. What the shitty part of it is they're panhandling for money from the innocent folks of America, man, and then they're getting paid from the prison side of the gang units and shit. It's disgusting, if you ask me, man. But that was an excellent video you did, and it was right on the money.
Oh, yeah, we both definitely enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, we did. We enjoyed it. And what was funny, Outlaw, is baby girl was looking at your thing, and it was dropping right then at that time, man, 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was a trip.
It was just like, yeah, it was like a calling. Go right here, man. Something higher power sent us right there. No, it was cool, man. I hope you're well, bro, and all my love and respects. Fucking, yeah, we're just chilling. You know, I've been tripping. Me and baby girl's been tripping on that CEO Insurance the United Insurance guy getting smoked, right? And that kid, it was a kid that did it, a 26-year-old kid. They arrested him for it. And if it's true that they found the gun on him and at the manifesto and a few other fucked up pieces of evidence that probably won't be in his favor. You know, some disfavored evidence.
Excuse me. You there? Did you get popped off?
The trajectory of the bullets and the marks of the bullets all match up. That's direct evidence. That's a wrap. Physical direct evidence. But, you know, I don't know. I do know, though, that CEO for that company and all them big corporate bigwigs like that, they kill people every fucking day. They maim people. They kill people. You know, just hitting the deny button. Deny. But nobody hears about that, really, you know. It's like, I mean, I don't know. It's fucked up the kid had to resort to that, I think. But you can't fight them in the courts because they're multi-billionaire company. You know, they got endless pockets. They got deep pockets to fight you in the court system. And, you know, I was watching I was watching a news piece on it, and this lady said, well, the United Insurance granted my surgery for my open heart surgery, but they said, no, you can't put me to sleep because they're not going to pay for the anesthesiologist. And so they had to do my open heart surgery while I'm awake. And she goes, I couldn't do that. It would have killed me. So that's the type of people they are. You know, it's like, God damn, man, people. There's a lot of people like that going through things with them big insurance companies, and it's just a fucking enterprise crime, I think. You know, it's enterprise RICO stuff, if you ask me. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah, and then there was a little guy that was like, he was like 4 or 5 years old, and he needed blood dialysis, and due to some new policy that United Insurance came up with at the beginning of 2024, he was 6 months too young for this type of coverage on this one thing all of a sudden. Well, last year it was good, but all of a sudden it changed. And it's like, oh my God, man. I mean, they destroy families. They destroy people, and they put families into bankruptcy all the time and kill people. And what do they expect? Now one of theirs gets iced, he gets fucked off, and now it's a big deal. Like, come on, man.
You know, honey, I see a definite parallel between these insurance companies and CDCR, where they're trying to make the person fit the box instead of molding the box around the person. Like, it's not a one size fits all, especially when it comes to rehabilitation, whether that's social rehabilitation or physical rehabilitation. You know, we're all individuals. We all have our own needs, and how dare they assume that because you know you don't fit into this box that you're beyond help.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Right. Yeah, it's horrible, man. It is. I mean, look, those people sit in these offices, you know, and they don't evaluate the patients. They don't do nothing but hit deny, delay, and the depose.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
It's a true story, man. And, you know, and I believe that they cause more damage to the American public than anything, you know, but they're doing it behind this legal avenue. It's legal. And then you get like some guy and his wife and their 2 kids, right? The little girl gets cancer, or the little boy gets hurt, or somebody gets hurt in the family. I mean, and next thing you know, the insurance only covers half the surgery, and the surgery is $500,000, and then they got to come out their pocket for the other half, or whatever. And it's just like, My God, man, why not make it like Europe and England, where everybody gets free medical, you know, or even Saudi Arabia, I think it is. The Saudis do that. Free medical, free college,
well, it's
free
not,
education.
it's not free. They pay their taxes, and their taxes go to pay for that. As ours
Right.
should. We pay plenty of taxes. Why aren't these necessities being covered?
Right. So when that shooting happened on that CEO, I was like, so what, right? Who gives a fuck? You know, I guarantee you that guy right there is single-handedly responsible for hundreds and hundreds of people going bankrupt. Hundreds and hundreds of families suffering due to medical neglect and medical malfeasance and denial of surgeries and shit. So, you know, hey, man, I'm all for that kid, man. Website, and that's what my spine looks like.
You cut out. We don't know what you said the last 10 seconds.
Okay, well, that kid has his x-ray of his spine because he's had a surgery kind of like mine, a fusion, and I guess he has really bad back pains and shit like that, and it's debilitating. And, you know, so I don't know if that's a link to the United Insurance people or what, but I do know that the CEO that got smoked, that guy's probably single-handedly destroyed hundreds of families. So, hey, man, you know, yeah, okay, it is a crime, I get it, but what these people are doing ain't crimes? Are you serious? I mean, it's just legal. It's a legal crime. It's okay, you know? No, it's not okay. No. And that's what CDCR is doing. That's what CDCR is doing. You know? That's what CDCR is doing. So, but yeah, man, I wanted to talk a little bit about that tonight. And I did have my committee hearing today. You guys are going to fucking chirp out on this. So I went to committee, and the feds got me again. They put me back in federal custody entirely. So CDCR can't do the little okey-doke move on me to that fucking unit down there in Corcoran. And at least until the duration of my vacate motions and shit like that. And I went to committee, and I asked them, you know, about where's my finalized report of the DRB hearing I had 2 months ago, and they're 30 days beyond the time constraints of giving me the finalized report. So that's a violation of my due process. You know, they got 30 days to give you the report. And they're like, yeah, we know Sacramento fucked up.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Sacramento is in violation of your due process, but there's nothing we can do about it. You know, and so they violate rules and laws all the time, and nothing happens to them people. Nothing. But yet, that was me.
What do they mean that they can't do anything about it? There's nothing they can do about it. They did it. They're the ones that did it.
Well, the prison. I'm talking the institution.
Yeah.
Sacramento.
Okay, he's gonna have to call back here, folks. It's been a little bit weird at Casa del Daniel. Mamacita's got some issues on the health front. Not having a good time, but you know, we're troopers. We'll blast through. We keep it real. Oh, well, if anybody's new in here, I have to read the chat to Brant because he has no access to it. So if you got any questions or comments, lay them down. We'll get them to him.
Inc.
All right, and he's
All
back.
right, I'm back. So, okay, Sacramento headquarters, baby girl, is above every institution. They are the nerve center.
No, I understand all that. Don't have to explain it all to me. I'm just saying
Okay,
that
well,
I think there's
you
more
acted
to
like you
it.
didn't understand it.
Mm.
So, but fucking, they said that they can't do nothing about it, you know? And it's on Sacramento. Well, I told them I have due process, and they just didn't care. They didn't care. That's all there's to it.
Well, basically, they just don't
Yeah.
care. I don't think they're trying to make any of these factions come together and to be, or morally upstanding or showing that they have any integrity at all. Because from what I've seen the last 16 years, they don't even know the word integrity.
Absolutely not.
And they
Absolutely not.
They're not trying to.
No. Nope. And I told them flat out, you guys violate the law and the rules all fucking time, man. All the time. And yet I violate a rule, I'm in trouble. My friends violate rules, they're in trouble. I mean, it's just garbage. It's fucking garbage. So, I did bring up the fact that I've been in solitary confinement for close to 9 years, and that, they're not supposed to hold me longer than 5.
Well, what was their reasoning behind that?
They do all this word salad, and they're like, well, you can 602 it. See, you guys see? That's all a fucking joke.
How many
they
times
know it. I know it.
How many times did they tell you to do that this time? How many times at this meeting did they tell you can 602 this, 602 that?
100 times, basically, straight up. So, but they know what they're going to do in the 602. Deny it. And it's just all a game with these people, man. And, again, like in my last video, I told you guys, when you got a corrupt entity running a system like this, it's garbage, man. And then they want to know why motherfuckers get all pissed off and take it to them, or somebody gets pissed off in a certain way they don't like, and there is no fucking.
But it's really
fairness. There is no fair system.
It's really that your NDS status means nothing to them. They got you in this housing, and they're going to treat you as if you were supposed to be under some type of ADSEG punishment when you are literally non-disciplinary.
Right. And, the big thing for us is that when the case was settled, after suit, when you're in the hole on NDS status, you're supposed to get everything that a mainline gets, other than a few small things they cannot accommodate. And, a big part of this situation here is contact visits and positive classes and rehabilitation courses and shit like that. Attending groups, self-help groups, and positive groups, and just having human contact. And so I asked them about this today, and they said, "Well, we'll talk to the warden about it."
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And they understand my position because I've had this position for 4 years now. And with the last administration, so there's a new administration here, and they'll talk to the new warden about my concerns and my situation and shit like that. And all that is to placate me and pacify, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But what they did say, I found quite telling, was that they said the feds want you guys right where you're at for now. So whatever the fuck that means, you know, the feds want us right where we're at for now. Well, my other two co-defendants are completely done, and they're back in state custody. And they got us in this fucking kind of like weird ass position where we're in limbo still, you know. And it's like it's a game. It's a fucking game with these people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not gonna, you know, it's not a game, man. You're fucking with people's lives. You're fucking with people's lifers. You're trying to force our hand, is what they're doing. And you know, they're playing with lifers. They're playing with lifers is what they're doing, folks. Straight up. We got any questions, baby girl, or comments?
No, it's pretty quiet. There's a few people listening in. They haven't come forward yet, but I see the numbers on the charts there. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a few. And we definitely appreciate you guys for showing up.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, we do, man. We appreciate you guys for being a part of the conversation. Feel free to ask him questions, man. If I can answer them, I will. We only talk about corruption and conditions of confinement on this channel, man. And I keep it real. We keep it real right here. You're not going to get that boogeyman bullshit from me.
Nope.
And those fake hype stories that they tell public for a few dollars. That ain't going to happen right here, you know?
Nope.
Right, baby girl?
That's
Hell
right.
no.
That's right.
So get this. That's what happened at committee, man. They didn't do nothing but a bunch of smoke and mirrors. And basically told me, yeah, we know we're violating your due process, but oh well. You know, and then they want to put a motherfucker in a position and they want to keep playing these games. You know, and it's like that tiger. You put your finger in that tiger's cage, and you see what happened on that little picture my wife put on there. But it's not a joke, man. You talking?
Oh, cut out again. He'll be back. You still there?
It is. It's not a joke.
You got cut off again. Yeah. Listen, we got a comment.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got a comment. Broken Bobby's Transformation says, is there anything I can do, like send an email or something to help?
Yeah, check out our community page and send the email to that piece of shit Ron Broomfield and DRB and tell him how is it that your decision two months ago to put Brant Daniel in that fucking unit down there in Corcoran, how's that rehabilitation and reform? Explain to me as a taxpayer, as a taxpayer who pays your wages, how is that rehabilitation and reform when you take this man away from the only thing he has, his wife and his mother's visits, and you isolate him away from the only good thing he's got in his life? How the fuck is that reform or rehabilitation? That'll help. That'll definitely help, and that's appreciated. Ron Broomfield at DRB. You'll see the address on my wife's community page right here. I think it is, right, baby girl?
Yeah, it's if you go to our channel page and go to the community, there's information there for sure.
Right on. Yeah, thank you for your help. Thank you for your help.
Thanks for offering.
because
Definitely appreciate
or
it.
offering. Thank you. Right on. But yeah, man, their whole fucking thing is to bamboozle you guys out there and then play with us. And you play with lifers, right? It's not a good thing. You usually don't turn out good. And then they want to cry about it. When it don't turn out good for them, they want to cry about it. They want to cry, and put it on their fucking website. And it's like my buddy Ronnie, when they fucking did him dirty a couple months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. But yet they didn't want to put that shit on their website. They didn't want to put that attempted murder on him when the cop attempted to murder him in cuffs. And so that leads me to this topic. Well, I read his 115, and he's sending his 115 to his people. So, but I'm going to tell you a little bit of it and what it says. Now, imagine this. They got body cameras for a reason. Okay? Well, in the 115, they said if they didn't turn on their body cameras or they forgot to. Now, but yet, they're going to use of force. That's the main reason they got body cameras, is to record the use of force, right?
Right.
And for allegations against them. So they're going to use of force and spray him 3 times with pepper spray, and they said they said he was trying to get one of them, and it'll be on his thing. He's going to get his people to put it on their YouTube pretty soon. I don't know when, but that's their thing. But yet they did not turn on their body cameras. And first of all, they stripped him out, 2 cops on his cell door, bright light on, stripped him butt naked, get him down there. Next thing you know, an alleged weapon appears, and boom, they spray him with gas. But we forgot to turn our body cameras on. So that's garbage right there.
Mm-hmm.
That is straight bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, first of all, okay, it's a medical setting, right? They usually turn their cameras off at a medical setting during an interview with the doctor or nurse or whatever. But when it's over and they come in to get you, they turn their cameras on because now they're going to interact with the prisoner. So you're going to tell me that you got enough time to grab your pepper can out of your holsters and there's 2 or 3 of you and not one of you turned on your fucking cameras like you're supposed to when you use force?
Yeah, sounds
pepper
pretty
spraying is an element. Right. Pepper spraying a prisoner is using force against that prisoner. But although they didn't turn on their cameras, that's garbage.
Mm-hmm.
That is against the rules. That's against the policies that they got. And that is why the cameras were implemented about 4 years ago down in Donovan. First, because using force.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Well, she cut you off again.
Gotta call back.
Okay. Yeah, we appreciate that, Broken Bobby's transformation. Any support or any recognition of the wrongdoings. They fear the public way more than they fear the prisoners. They really do. And when the public's informed and the public's pointing out the shortcomings and the misgivings, then it's suddenly their problem. Otherwise, they really couldn't care at all. And it's sad because a lot of good people get done wrong.
Link.
All right, you're back.
All right, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, that's why the cameras were implemented, the body cameras, due to recording use of force and other things, But that was the main reason that they got the body cameras,
Mm-hmm.
So that 115 is garbage. That 115 is straight shit. And, it is more of the same, folks. It's more of the same right here at this place. And in a CDCR, man. It really is. So, baby girl, with that, we got any questions or comments?
Just that Bob Broken Bobby's Transformation says he'll check it out and send an email. Mm-hmm.
Okay, right on, man. Right on, boy. I appreciate that. And we send our best to you.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, so get this, man. Hopefully, when it comes time to have the hearing on that 115, I'm sure Ronnie will have all his stuff laid out in the proper manner for his defense. But, these people are going to come up with some bullshit as they always do.
Mm-hmm.
But that is a violation. That's a direct violation right there of their own policies. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. He's doing well. He's doing well, man. He's still having trouble with his eardrum and shit. And, they still ain't replaced his pretty teeth yet.
It's terrible.
Teeth. All he wants for Christmas is his 4-bottom teeth.
Hey.
But they'll do it sooner or later. That's funny. Fucking, yeah, baby girl, that shit, he had me cracking up the other day when we were out there singing that damn song.
You're a fool.
Fuck. But yeah, man, that's where we're at on that one. Now, check this out. Well, we found out some interesting things, too, man. A couple of the cops out there on the main line that were once IGI, gang unit in this prison, are going around telling the wood pile, they got demoted, first of all, right? When Kevin still blew the whistle, they got demoted.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost their little coveted positions. And fucking, a couple of them went around and they were telling the whites, oh man, Ronnie and Scoops figured this shit out. They figured it out, what was going on and shit. The woods that were in between them and playing games better run for their lives. Shit like that, right? And that says so much right there. Yeah, they were, that just validates and verifies everything we've seen, man. And that we know what they were doing,
So basically, they were warning the wood pile to beware what they told them.
Right.
I told them this shit,
right.
And now it's backfiring, and now they want everybody to act on their misinformation.
Right. And so they went around telling the whites that Ronnie and Scooch figured it out. They're back together. They figured everything out. And that, motherfuckers better run for their lives, boy, because their ass is caught up. Well, yeah, we figured it out, right? But most of the guys that are SOYs, right? We can't ever talk with them or talk with them and have a cup of coffee with them. Get my drift? And, you know, and chastise them a little bit, you know? But, for them guys to go around...
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
God damn. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it glitched out on me right now.
Well, that was global meaning.
Right. For law enforcement to go around saying that to people, to prisoners, that we figured out what happened and we figured out what they were doing, it says a lot. It says if we caught them, we got it, we are 100% sure what they were doing, and we have a very good understanding of what they were doing. The law enforcement side, with their minions and these snitch tubers and these other snitches and these undercover chaos agents in prison. And we got them. We know what they're doing. I got 50 10-30s off 1 yard in Salinas Valley. 50 goddamn 10-30s. And all starting 6 days after the incident on the yard I was on, and I was in the hole already. 6 days after I left that yard, on the other yard, I got 50 10-30s from 6 days on. I mean, 50. So, you know, they used 4 main snitches on me from down there, and they created this narrative around these 4 guys that, you know, we do got the paperwork on them, and they are SOY. You know, they're on SOY yards or they paroled already. And, but they crafted a narrative around these 4 dudes, and they ran with the narrative. And, well, when Ronnie's attorneys and my attorneys got my file and some of the evidence, we were able to see what they were doing, how IGI crafted a narrative around it. And that's what they spread throughout California, was these 4 dudes' narratives. And they're all garbage. They're all SOYs, but, you know, to catch up what they say, a lie traveled halfway around the world before the truth leaves the lips of the truth teller, right? So, and that's a fact. That's a fact. And, well, the lie catches up. I mean, the truth caught up with it. And law enforcement's already confirmed it to many people. And you know, I've had cops tell me in front of my co-defendants, oh, we cannot do you no more, Daniel, like we were doing you when you were here by yourself.
Why don't you clarify that a little bit?
That speaks volumes.
Why don't you clarify a little bit for our audience what that means?
Lie about you, dog you out, slander you, libel you, defame you. We can't give your mail away, open your legal mail. We can't go around showing discovery to inmates no more. We can't do this. We can't do that. We can't shit on you no more. You know, because your friends are here. That's what that is. And you got some support here. You got some backing here. You're not alone here no more. And when they said, that's what that told me. When they told me that their comment, right? We can't do you like that no more because your buddies are here. And you're not alone no more here. So, if that doesn't tell you that they've had their agenda in play the entire time against me when I was here solo, I don't know what does. I mean, I've had 3 different cops 3 different times look me in my face and say that. So,
wow.
I mean, what more do I need? Right?
Yeah.
What more do I need, baby girl?
That's some dirty pull.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's dirty dog shit. You know, look, folks, I got pepper spray one time, sitting here writing my wife a letter, right? I won't say who did it. I ain't gonna throw him under the bus.
Yeah.
You know, that's between me and him. He knows he did it. I know who he is. He knows I know what he did. And he knows I know it. I mean, he fucking did it right here in front of my door, right? He pepper sprayed me underneath my fucking door for absolutely no reason. I'm sitting here on my bunk, 8 feet away from the door, writing a letter to my wife. And he walks by and squirts shit under my door. And I ain't done shit. I didn't do shit. I didn't go fucking get decontaminated. I didn't go make a big issue of it. All right, motherfucker, I got you. All right. And I just put it in my mental log bank and move on. So that's an example, folks, of what I had to deal with. You know?
Why did you not decontaminate? Isn't that shit kind of nasty?
It is. I mean, I did it in my cell the best I could, you know? I did it in my cell. But I didn't want to blow up. I didn't want to make a bad situation a lot worse.
Okay,
you know, because then it would have turned the heat back up on me. It would have turned the heat back up on me a lot more. And, you know, I would have had to really get physical on them. You know, I would have had to make things a lot worse, you know? And I'm not trying to do that.
Right.
You know, I'm fighting the goddamn fight of my life, facing the federal death penalty already. Life's hard enough, right?
Right.
But, so, I could have made it a lot worse, yeah. If I was young-minded, you know, being young-minded and not biding my time and being able to control my emotions at the time of heat, you know. You get hot in your head and shit, you gotta sometimes bite your tongue and just hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Good things come to those who wait.
Mm.
I truly believe in that. But yeah, man, so that's the type of shit I've had to deal with. And that's the type of shit that cop was saying that they can't do to me no more, right?
Mm.
But you know, good things come to those who wait, right, baby girl?
Yep, our buddy Ken says he's here and he sends his.
Ken, what's up, my brother? I send mine to you, bro. I hope you're well. Glad you joined us tonight, man. Fucking, we just here kicking it with baby girl. Me and baby girl and the outlaw and everybody else out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, send mine to the worthy, brother. You know that. Fucking, but yeah, man, and get this, folks. Check this shit out. Well, the other day, the goddamn tablets went off, and they put some different format app on the text messages, right? And it's all wonky now. It's all fucked up. This phone is glitching now, and it's all fucked up. Well, a guy in the other section got pissed, and he lit a fire, right? He got a good one this time. And they had to call the fire marshals out here, where the fire marshals got pissed off because the vents weren't working properly. And they were going to fucking, like, I guess they were threatening to condemn.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I guess they were going to, you know, they were threatening to condemn the building on the spot, man. And so the captain or whoever it was got the guy out here within a couple minutes, and now all of a sudden the vents are fully operating like they're supposed to. It's nice, it's good, it's decent now, you know? It's a trip, man.
So they weren't really broken or messed up. They were literally just doing it in some passive-aggressive form of torture.
Right. But they get news of a condemning the block or whatever, boy, from a fire marshal. Boy, they were on that shit.
Huh.
And I told the cop, man, go.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, oh, that's how it's supposed to be, right? I said, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, right there, dude.
Well, you got cut off. All we heard was a cop said. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you come back and finish.
All right, let me come.
Mm-hmm. They're messing with the tablets. I guess they switched from GTL to via path, and we're back to square one with their technological upgrades and whatever it was they had to do to make it work just right. And it's like when they first started, all the glitches are there, all the hangups are there, and so it's just, 2 steps forward, 173 steps backwards every time. Thank you, Broken Bodies.
Link.
Broken Bobby says, thanks for getting the word out about how corrupt CDCR is.
That's right, bro. Bob, yeah, not a problem, man. I'm not ever going to stop either, man. I don't care what I got to deal with. Because, like I said, man, I only talk about corruption, confinement.
It looks like good old Globalina cut him off. He'll be right back. This is the games we play. I'm looking forward to the day when Brant is home and he can do this show himself and he can really engage with you folks and really let you know what's going on. Like, the uncensored version of how corrupt it really is. I mean, we do a pretty good job, but there's only so much you can say with them listening to everywhere. Come on. Answer the phone. Oh my goodness. Is she coming back?
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
And you're back. You there?
Yeah, it's acting up or something, babe. But anyway, so, can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Alright, right on. Sorry, folks. I can't control it, man. It's out of my control. They're going to have to fix this motherfucker, I'll tell you that. But, yeah, man, so finally, folks, we got the vents working, but that's what it took to get it fixed, It really is. I want to tell y'all something, man, and I've been holding off on putting this out there because he's my buddy, but I got a real good friend of mine in Pelican Bay named Rob, and this guy I've known since 2000, and he's a really good man, I got a lot of love and respect for him. And they did him so fucking dirty, right? They did him so wrong and so dirty. IGI did. OCS did. Sacramento headquarters did. Yeah, they kept him in the shoe now for a long time. They put him in, he was doing a shoe term. He got out to the main line. Some rats dropped a kite on him. He went to the shoe again. Then they put him in an RCG program. And, the prison up there, the Pelican Bay IGI recommended that he get out from the RCG program, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I read the fucking reports.
Mm-hmm.
I read, my attorneys, everybody has read it. My co-defendants have read it. We all got it. We all got the motions and shit from the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. And they recommended he be released to the main line up there. Well, somebody fucking, was talking and on a wall phone and ran their mouth and then Sacramento headquarters, IGI at Pelican Bay said that's personal. That's, intentional. So whoever was doing that was intentionally doing that to sabotage my friend getting out to the main line. And again, folks, that's how people are doing it when they're scared. You know, when they're scared, and it's like, why keep the guy in the hole for nothing? But that's what they're doing. And Sacramento County Gibson said she should have emailed the Pelican Bay saying find something to keep him slammed down, to not let him out. Well, against her with to his DRB a couple years ago, and they denied him.
You got cut off again.
At what part?
About 12 seconds ago.
Okay, well, Sacramento sent an email. Connie Gibson sent an email to Pelican Bay IGI and said, "Fuck that, find something against him and keep him slammed down." My friend Rob. Well, Pelican Bay, against Connie Gibson's wishes, said, "Fuck you. You know, we gotta. You know, we don't feel there's an issue no more. We don't feel there's any concerns for him. We want him to go to the main line." And, you know, Sacramento's above, you know, whatever, Pelican Bay, New Folsom, you know, they're the center of everything, and they shot him down. And they kept that man in the hole and in the shoe all this time for nothing but having honor and integrity and support for me. You know, and for what's right. And motherfuckers going around snitching on him, right? Lying. And intentionally getting on a wall phone.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And intentionally saying shit on that phone they wasn't supposed to say or whatever, right? I mean, this is what we're fighting, folks. I mean, it's a faceless enemy, you know? These are faceless enemies that we don't even know, man. And
you don't even know if that phone call actually happened. They might just be saying it happened, right?
Well, Jules LaBelle said it did. He heard it.
Okay.
So, we do know. But it's just the fact that we're sitting here fighting a corrupt system, and people are helping the corrupt system, you know, that are fearful or, you know, I don't know, man. Me and Ronnie was talking about it the other day. It's so fucked up because it's an uphill battle already. We're already in prison. Now we're fighting the corrupt system, and we're fighting these other dudes who use the snitches, tells people shit they're not supposed to, and then they go around and it gets back to IGI, or they get on a phone call, or whatever. I don't know. But I do know that that guy, my friend up there, is a real good friend of mine. I love his life, and I hope he's well. Stay back here 14 months.
I hope he's well. Cut off. Okay.
Okay. So it's like another guy I know who was here for 14 months in the hole over two snitches that were proven to be unreliable, but he still spent 14 months in the hole for nothing. Well, my friend Rob has been in the hole now for 9 or 10 consecutive years in a row, right? And the RCT program is a basic hole. You know, it was a hole. That's it. It's just painted up with a pretty picture on lipstick and shit on the pig, right? But, you know, and it's like they don't stop. Sacramento and the corruption headquarters at OCS, the black patches, IGI, we call them the black patches. They got too much power, man. You know, they got too much power. So what they're doing is they're scared of a possible future action that's not even being thought about or talked about or anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And
like you were telling me how they're acting all jumpy and stuff because they're poking the badger and then they expect some kind of reaction and you're not giving it to them.
Right.
And they're so confused they don't even know if they're coming or going. But how dare they? How dare they make those moves where they're actually trying to get a reaction out of you guys?
Yep. And my buddy up there, he's been down. Well, I got 30 years. He's got about 39 years in prison, and most of his years in prison has been in the shoe. That's all he knows, man. And it's a shame, because he deserves so much better than that shit, man. And when I went to DRB, I even asked him to put me and him together. Because we got a lot of the same 1030s of confidential information against both of us, saying we're real good friends, and they could put us together on a yard. And he's got a lot of 1030s too from the same yard in Salinas Valley. I got 50 of them coming from that spot. I think he got like 20. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure, but I do know we got a lot of the same shit. And it's a shame, we're being, like that movie, Minority Report, we haven't even committed a crime or infraction of violation of rules or nothing, and we're being shit on.
Yeah. It ain't right.
Undercover capacity, undercover snitch, and an undercover piece of shit turd that wants to help push their agenda, and that's the fucked up part right there. That's even worse than what they're doing, because it's all fucked up all the way around, man. No matter how you cut that apple, man, it's all fucked up. But yeah, man, there's a few of us going through this. I ain't the only one, man. I ain't the only one, and that guy's had it real rough. He's had it rough too, man, and it ain't cool at all, man. They're trying to force our hand. They're trying to force us into a corner. They're trying to force this shit, and then they want to go cry about it later. They want to go cry about it to the media, or when it's not like where they get to beat us down while we're in cuff situation, and it's a little bit more fair of a fight. Oh, it's all bad. Fuck, dude. God. Right, baby girl?
Oh, yeah, that seems like they're just provoking and constantly provoking and disappointed you guys aren't reacting with violence.
Right. Yeah.
It's like they're flinching every time they walk by you, but they've done everything in their power to give them that kind of internal fear. You guys aren't even doing anything. They know it, and they know it. That's the thing. And then they turn around and when someone gets upset, go, see, they're monsters. They're horrible. But,
right. They provoke it, then they cry about it. They provoke it, and then they cry about it. So, that guy, my wife's got motherfucking thick skin and the heart of a fucking warrior, man. Because baby girl, you stand by me throughout thick and thin, folks. And, my God, man. God damn. She's been through some shit, too, My baby girl and a few other people have. We all been through shit together, man. And we got to bring this stuff back home and fight again. We got to keep fighting, man. We got to keep fighting. I'm not one of them guys. I'm not one of them dudes that I'm going to get on here and talk about people. Oh, I don't like rats. I don't hate rats. Fuck a rat. And then I'm hanging out with them. No, not this month.
Nope.
Wait till I die. And, I don't double talk, I don't do that double talk. I don't play word salad. But I don't talk out one side of my neck and talk out my face, I say what I say and I roll with it. and I put out the truth. And I do got some good shit to report too, man. So
Yeah.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
So check it out. Oh, well, before I do that, you got any questions there, babe, or comments?
No.
Okay. Well, so last night, man, I got in the mail, folks, order from the judge ordering CDCR's attorney on my civil lawsuit to negotiate settlement talks with me, saying that I did provide a claim. I proved the claim that they violated my constitutional rights when they put me in that fucking PSU unit for 6 months without being mental health, and they were using that mental health unit for punishment against me, and that's not constitutionally acceptable.
Oh, it's horrible.
So the judge, right, that was a horrible time in my life, folks. So the judge issued an order, and she told CDCR's attorneys, well, you'd be a smart motherfucker to sit here and negotiate with this guy because you fucked up. You fucked up, bud. And so their attorneys agreed. Yeah, all right, you're right. So that's where they got 120 days to, come meet with me or put me on Zoom with them and the judge, and we're going to talk some settlement.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
That's a good thing, man. That's an excellent thing, and it shows the merits of my case. It shows the merits of my case, and that they violated my constitutional rights while I was fighting the federal death penalty, folks. That's huge, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking huge. Let me call back.
Alrighty. Well, here we are. Hopefully this comes through. Oh my goodness. I don't know where everybody is tonight, but I'm glad the few of you that are here with us. It's a never-ending battle for justice. It seems like nobody really gets it until they're the ones being gotten. Probably why he brought up that fellow.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Okay, you're back.
I'll be back. Yeah. I'm back. So, but yeah, that's a huge thing, baby girl, when the judge tells them that. And, like I said, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but I'm definitely pushing, man. And they violated my constitutional rights for 6 months continuously in an illegal use of a JCAT unit building, trying to get me to break.
No, they're still
during
doing
the
it.
biggest. Well, they're still trying, yeah. But that unit was. The requirement is it's a highly severe unit for the most highly severe mental illness cases on inmates in the state of California. And I've never had no problems with my brain, at least I don't think so. But, no, I'm playing. But, yeah, I've never had no issues or nothing mentally, and I never will. And they use that building atypical and significant, which means in the legal, for layman's term, outside of the norm. They're not supposed to use that type of mental health buildings as punishment at all. And they did.
But they did.
And they did.
Yep, they sure did.
They did for 6 months.
And they still bring elements of that to you.
not 1 month, not 1 week, not 2 days, but 6 months. And
while you were healing from major surgeries and fighting a death penalty.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that little part. Well, I had just at the time I had just had 2 major surgeries. Spinal surgery, where they went in through my gut, and then I had blood clots, so I had another surgery after that, and I was in the hospital for 14 days, and when I came back to the prison, immediately they put me in that unit. Really hindered my healing process, and yeah, it wasn't cool, man. So that's what I sued him for. 8th Amendment violation, cruel and unusual punishment, and it's an atypical, insignificant hardship because that's outside the norm of what they use for punishment. Punishment in prison, when you break a rule or an infraction, rules violation report, you get a shoe term and you get a new case, or they take your privileges like commissary, phone calls, tablet in this case. I mean, they can. So that's their punishment. Not put you in a fucking JCAT unit, isolate you with a bunch of fucking crazy weenie whackers who they pay extra lunches to bang on the walls all night next door to you and keep you up so you can't sleep and heal from your 2 surgeries. No, that's not acceptable. That's not constitutional.
And that was all pressure to get you to cop a plea, right?
Right. They wanted me to compromise my integrity, and I even had cops come to my cell door and threaten me. And it's on tape. You know, I got the tape, so my attorneys do. They told me I wasn't getting out of that block. I'm never getting out of that block, and it's going to get worse for me if my attorneys didn't win the motions to get me transferred out of that block. The torture's going to get worse, blah, blah, blah. Then I had cops come by my door, cough on my door, and claim they were positive for COVID. So it was all a mental game. It was all playing games with me, man. And how I kept it together and not got physical at that time, I don't know. You know, I mean, it was hard, man. And fuck, I could hardly walk. You know, I just had a spinal surgery and fucking blood clots removed from my stomach surgery after that. And so, you know, that's what that's what the good news is on this one. You know, that's good news right there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens on them settlement talks. You know, but they got 120 days, and we'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how that goes. But that's huge because it shows they'll go to any length to get you and pressure you during a case, you know, while you're fighting a case, the biggest case of my life, the biggest fight in my life, a federal death penalty. And yet they did that to me right in the middle of the fucking federal death penalty. You know?
As a form of torture.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's far from over.
So,
it's far from over.
No, yeah, it's huge because it shows, you know, and my attorneys see that. You know, everybody sees what they did, man. It's not above board. It's not above board. It's definitely not. And yet I'm the bad guy. I'm the guy that's in the media. I'm the guy that's the big bad wolf, man.
Ha.
Yeah, right.
Mm-mm.
Right?
Yeah,
So
I don't think if the roles were reversed, I don't think you're the type of person.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
You're not the type of person who would ever go about, you know, tormenting, you know, basically a caged animal. You know, I don't.
Nah, man.
I don't see you ever behaving in that way, and so it further makes it harder to accept that these people are getting away with this.
Right. Yeah, they're getting play with it, man. It's just like that big corp shit, that big enterprise shit. That like that kid with that CEO guy. Big business profit. I mean, big business shit. And it's like a big enterprise stuff. And when you try to take down a giant, you just one person. And I'm gonna keep doing it though. I'm gonna keep fighting. You bet that, baby girl.
Well, I've heard others tell us we're not alone in this, but it feels like it, especially after the Ashker, after they revoked the Ashker settlement. It felt like all of our support just kind of fell off, and I understand that they were, also devastated. I know that their one advocate friend from there, she took it in the gut, man. It was like a gut punch. And,
she's still fighting.
She's still fighting. Absolutely.
They're still fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, we might not hear about it. But they're still fighting their fight too.
Yeah.
It just, what I think is, we got to regroup, come together, meet up somehow, some way on a platform, and develop a system. And right, yep, that's what I believe, man. That's what I believe. But fuck, man, outlaws fighting, everybody's fighting. The good fighting and the good people, and it's all highly appreciated, man, because anytime you bring light to their darkness and you expose them, to me, that's the power, that doxing. I guess that's what it's called. I don't know, but when you expose their darkness and you bring that dark to light, then it's no more a secret. They can't operate in the dark no more. And, like what happens is they get behind these electric fences and these walls, and that mask in society that they wear, they take it off or they put it on, whatever. And, they get here and they get real sadistic, malicious, and they cover it up. When it comes back at them, they cover it up.
Well,
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They're completely weak to the Stanford prison experiment. They don't know how to conduct themselves with that kind of energy or opportunity. They just go for the lowest common denominator and act the worst they could possibly ever act, and it just makes no sense. Outlaws here saying that let's check this out. The CEO killer, Luigi, his family made their money owning senior living facilities, which got caught defrauding medical insurance companies. Now that's a twist.
Right. Yeah, that's a huge twist, Outlaw. I didn't know that because they didn't report that yet. Ooh-wee.
All right.
Maybe he's lashing out back at his family. Who knows? I don't know. But boy, that's a huge twist right there. I'm gonna watch that trial if I'm still here at this prison on Court TV. They're gonna show that one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Huh?
But yeah, buddy, get on, man. But yeah, fuck, folks. We just, I think myself, man. I got this saying, man. How's the ant eat an elephant? A little tiny ant, man. Hormiga. How's a hormiga eat an elefante? One bite at a time. So I'm taking one bite at a time out of their elephant ass every time I can. And, I'll take a couple little wins here and there. You're damn right, man. You're damn right.
And
me, it's a big loss for them.
Outlaw says his family has a medical unit in Baltimore named after the family.
Wow, ain't that something?
Mm-hmm. So there's a feud there for sure between the insurance companies and these folks that probably had to defraud them in order to take care of their people. When you think about it.
Well, I know. Yeah. I know he come from a prominent family. He's got an Ivy League education. He's a little rich kid, born with a silver spoon in his mouth, and all that. Yeah, I do know that. I've seen that on court TV, man. But those big enterprises and big corp shit, it's greed all through that thing, man.
Looks like
car insurance, people, homeowners insurance, medical. I think medical is the biggest corrupt system in the United States myself.
Auto insurance, property insurance. Auto insurance is ridiculous. I just can't believe how much they charge us. And then, when something does happen, they just raise your rates. It should be.
Right. I mean, there's greed all throughout that shit. It's just like CDCR, man.
Wait. Outlaw's got a question for you, and I think you're gonna have fun answering it. He says, Brant, could you take a long bus ride, walk across New York, ride a bike in freezing temperature while suffering from serious back pain?
No, absolutely not. No, sir. Nope. When I suffer, like I have pain every day, right? Some days it's worse. Some days it's manageable, man. And when it's at the severe point,
you have 60 seconds remaining.
When it's at the severe point, I'm barely getting out of bed to go right here 3 feet to my toilet and take a piss.
That's bad.
I ain't getting on a bus. I ain't getting on a bus. I ain't getting on a bike, and I ain't shooting nobody. Not me, bud. Let me call back.
It's intense. And I know what it's like to suffer pain too, and it's just crazy how the doctors just don't care. They're like, well, you shouldn't be in pain anymore. Well, guess again, motherfucker. It hurts. Spend 10 minutes in my shoes. I'll let Brant know when he calls back what you just said there.
All right, I'm back.
So Outlaw says that
Outlaw
says the killer claims he could surf, take long walks, and be with a woman.
Right. So, okay, Outlaw, check this one out. When I was watching court TV the other night with Vinnie Politan, they put something up there about surfing, and I guess they said he claims he had a surfing accident where the surfboard hit him in his spine and knocked 2 of his vertebrae off alignment, and they had to fuse it to put it back in alignment. And he suffers from sex with women or sex period. He urinates himself uncontrollably. Because, in your lower spine, you got this bladder nerve that goes from your lower spine to your bladder. You can't control it. It's on your motor set. It's on your motor root, your nerve root from your motor nerve. And then when your bladder fills up, your sensory nerve tells your brain, hey, man, empty my shit or you gonna piss your pants. Well, on him, they said his motor nerve to his bladder was fucked up and he pissed his pants. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know a little bit about the spine. And if you're in severe pain, you are not riding a bike. You are not running down the fucking road. You ain't doing none of that. I know that for a fact.
Nope, and I can attest to it. I mean, I'm going through something. I went to the grocery store, and by the time I got home, all I could do was hope to God that I didn't have to get up for half an hour.
I know, I heard you, baby girl. That's terrible, man. But yeah, fuck. Nerve pain.
Hold on.
High desert.
It cut out. It cut out when you said nerve pain. We didn't hear anything after that.
Okay, can you hear me now?
We hear you, but Globalina doesn't always come through.
Right. Nerve pain is no joke. It's the worst. And I've been shot with the Mini 14 from prison guards in High Desert, and my left femur bone blew at the whole shit. And I got a titanium rod from my hip to my knee now that takes place in my femur bone. And that hurt, right? That shit hurt. But it hurt and stopped hurting. Like after my surgery, and I was in pain from the surgery, but not from the bullet no more, And it's a 223 round, and they're high velocity rounds, and but the nerve pain in my spine from my back issues, that shit don't go away that easy, man. It's a whole different beast than any other type of pain, I think. But yeah, man, pain ain't no joke, and it will fucking make people get very angry.
Yeah.
They're very irritated.
I hear you, honey. I hear.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that dude.
Oh, yeah, he got really angry. He got way angrier than I did. I just yelled.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, I don't know.
I didn't go around shooting people.
Yeah, man.
Whether they deserve it or
hell
not. All I can figure is, I'm a lot older than this dude, and I'm thinking how hard the rest of my life's going to be with these problems, opposed to being at his age feeling like that.
Right.
And I was like a force to be reckoned with at that age, and there's nothing stopping me. I was full force. And the idea of going through that kind of pain, especially for him, he's athletic. He was, the prime.
Oh yeah, he's cut up. And he's chopped up, boy. Good sized guy too.
That kind of torture, for the rest. This is it for the rest of your life. You're basically fucked. I couldn't imagine being young and feeling that way without one to like make a point.
Yeah.
It's like, how dare you? And I bet he's a little bit arrogant too, knowing that he comes from a background.
Oh yeah, kids come up conceited and shit.
Well, that's another. He's changing the topic slightly. He says, "Now, new question: have you seen anyone get shot with a 223 and walk away with a scratched ear?"
Never.
Just Trump.
Never. Oh, I did. Trump. Trump got hit with a 223 round allegedly. Was shot from an AR-15. Yep. See, Mini 14 is the civilian style of a M16 from the military, and they made a Mini 14 and AR-15. Yeah. Either that guy was a bad aim or he meant to do that. I know this. I got shot with that damn thing. It took me off my feet and killed my buddy. They shot and killed my buddy. And they shot him in his ass, and it went up to hit his pelvic bone and went into his chest cavity. and he was dead within a minute.
So it went in and gassed around. So that he was aiming to shoot you both in the ass, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, he shot me in the front of my thighs, 3 inches to the right, 4 inches to the right, would have blew off my nuts. I'd be a eunuch right now.
Oh no!
I'd be a eunuch. But he got me in the front of the thigh, man. And it just destroyed 9 inches of my femur. I mean, obliterated it. But yeah, man, them fucking 223s ain't nothing nice. Them, it is what it is. That pain wasn't nothing nice, man. But it went away in a couple days. But the nerve pain, it don't go away that easy at all. So fuck, man. But yeah, folks, that's where we're at, man. You guys got any questions or comments? Shoot them. Time for a little Q&A right here. You guys want to say anything or comment on anything? Shoot it. I'm gonna give you the answer. I'll give you the truth if I can talk about it. If I can, I'll just tell you. But hey, you guys, you remember?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
A couple videos ago, I was talking about the Green Wall and people who don't talk about it, protect it, because it's a culture and it's still around. It's a strange thing. When I was coming back from committee today, I was hearing a few guys talk about the Green Wall, man. They don't really know what they're talking about because they're young cops, And it's just a culture, though. It's a culture. It's more of a culture. Prison cop gang, and they're still prevalent. They're still prevalent in these prisons. Trust me. The corruption is part of their shit. Green Wall, the corruption is part of the Green Wall bullshit. Straight up. Straight up, man.
Yep.
But yeah, baby girl, we'll see what happens. Fucking, we got any last questions, Mom? Baby girl, comments?
No. So what? We're a month away, almost a little over a month away from your vacate decision, your judgment on the vacate decision.
Oh yeah, right. So I go to court January 14th. I go to court on the 14th of January, and I don't know. I'm hoping that day is decided, and get rid of the deal and fucking let's go to trial, man.
Yeah.
Because they bamboozled us. I don't believe. I really don't believe that Jason, the prosecutor, ever intended to send me or us to the feds. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I believe he bamboozled us. This whole case, bullshit.
It's for what?
I don't believe
to fatten his portfolio and his pockets.
Yep. That's what I believe. Again, folks, think of it. They didn't do nothing.
Nope.
They didn't do nothing. What'd you do, man? What'd they do? Waste about $30 million?
Right.
That could have went to the homeless or schools, education.
Right.
Or giving the old folks, folks that are, that are not so well off, give them a little extra Christmas money or something. I don't know. Could have went somewhere.
Just help the
community
community
to a lot
somewhat.
of places.
Yeah.
Could have went to folks in California, the folks that ain't got much money and living off whatever. It could have helped them. It could have helped the homeless. It could have done a lot. But this guy wanted to fatten his pocket, grease his master's pocket, and fatten his portfolio, man. So, like I said, I don't ever believe a word they say, man. I don't believe CDCR. Don't believe the government. Don't believe the feds. They're full of shit.
Well, they've done a lot to prove such.
him.
Oh,
I think
here
he's all
Grant
alive.
popped in and he wants to know any thoughts on Michael Thompson getting convicted.
Who? Who did it?
Grant wants to know any thoughts on Michael Thompson getting convicted. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Grant, what's up, bro? I said mine. Mike, just so you know, he did get convicted, and he got 8 years.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
That rat got convicted, and he got 8 years.
Well, I don't understand why he tried so hard to go back. I mean, what the hell? You think?
Well, baby girl, he's a moron. There's no explanation for it other than he is a complete moron, snitch, sorry, fucking weirdo piece of shit. That's all there's to it.
Well,
the whole Monty.
I would think all the time he spent in prison, he'd do everything in his power to make sure he never went back. Yeah. But I guess, he thinks he's above the law. And I think, there's something about that mindset, right? You think you're above the law because you've been cooperating with the law in the sense that you were working against the general public.
Well, that's his mindset. Absolutely.
But that didn't give him a badge or privilege. It just set him up.
Right. Well, the way I see it is them dudes, you can't explain. There's no rhyme or reason to it, and they'll keep doing their thing. They'll keep being scumbags that they are. They'll keep being the piece of shits that they are, the snitchers that they are. Boxer Enriquez too. Jack off fucking Torta, La Torta, the man Torta. That was funny, Outlaw.
Outlaw says Michael Thompson, a.k.a. the prison hippie guru. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. That's funny. Michael Thompson, he's a piece of shit. Hey, Outlaw, that shit you had me cracking up. You call old boy that Torta, the man Torta.
Yeah,
straight puto, eh?
You have 60 seconds remaining.
That was funny. Let me call back, baby girl. That shit had me cracking.
Yep. I seen where it came from. Because he had a couple of videos there talking about tortas. How dare you? Just show some respect for people out there. Nope, not going to do it. He's going to keep putting, shade on everybody he's ever met, I'm sure. And so, yeah, it kind of makes him one of those Mexican Arby's, huh? Oh my goodness. It's been a long day, folks. Well, y'all have had a good day. Y'all been doing well. And he's back.
Okay.
You're
I'm back. So, yeah, man. Grant, that guy was convicted and sentenced to 8 years, I guess. You'll go to some S&Y yard, some old PC yard, and hang out with the chomos and the homos and the rapos and the snitches, the creeps like him. Hey, I was going to tell y'all something, too, man. I see dudes come back to this hole over and over and over, right? And they swear to God they're convicts. They swear to God this, that, and the other. But then they take shits in the shower, man. It's bizarre as fuck. I don't get it, man. A grown-ass man taking a shit in the shower, lighting a fire, and fucking masturbating in front of females and shit. But they protect these type of people, man.
Yeah, and they reward them too, don't they? I mean, aren't they the ones that they bring from that funky area that they sent you to, and they're bringing them over there. It's like the torture never ends.
Yep. So they reward them, they give them, they incentivize them, they use them, they treat them good, and then they say they hate them. It's bizarre. It's fucking bizarre. Then they parole, right? Then these guys parole to your neighborhood, and you get out there and start a snitch juice channel. Oh, fuck, man. God damn, boy. What kind of world we living in, baby girl?
I don't know. I miss 1982. I'm never gonna stop saying it. That was a better time.
Yeah.
Much better time.
No, I agree with you, even though I was just young.
Well,
yeah.
I remember hanging out with friends because you didn't get to see your friends unless you actually hang out with them, you know?
Right.
You know, it's like nobody was hanging out at the phone. You had to go and meeting places, and there was no phones to be dragging with you. Internet wasn't even a thing to the public yet. It was nice. It was very nice.
Yeah, it was different time, man. Different era. I think living was easier back then. Just living life was easier.
Well, yeah, it didn't feel like a simulation like they say it is now. It's like, makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, this poor dog. He's working out.
Yeah. So, but yeah, folks, that's it, man. That's where we're at, man. I fucking, I went to the committee today, and they said they didn't have no finalized DRB thing. Fucking, the cops lied. I mean, cops didn't turn their damn body cameras on with Ronnie when they used force. Another violation. They lied 50 ways to Sunday.
Yeah, but they go around acting like it's no big deal. Like there's no consequences, and that's what needs to change. The consequences need to come.
You mean, wait. No consequences for what? What are you talking about?
For the cops.
They not turning on the cameras?
For the cops. For all of it. For whatever they do, there's no consequences for them to pay when they're doing it wrong.
Right. Yeah, it's they're constantly acting with impunity.
Yeah.
You know? They're constantly doing corrupt shit with impunity, period. But yeah, let us do it. More. You see what happens. It goes all over the news. And, or let us be accused of whatever. Just being accused, right? It's like, goddamn, dude. Give me a break, man. But they won't. They won't cut a motherfucking break. But they'll cut that jack off artist down the way a break, or the dude that shits in the shower a break, or the chomo homo rapo a break. The snitch, they'll cut them a break.
Every time.
Quick.
With the quickness too.
Quick.
And with the quickness.
Systematic corruption and cover-ups is what they're known for. That's their bread and butter, if I shall say myself.
Well, and then they portray it as if it were some kind of racist thing. I guess again, folks, they don't care. They don't care what color your skin is. They just know that they can put you on their little treadmill and use you as a commodity, like pork bellies or
play games. That's all they want to do. Play games.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, folks, you got any questions? Shoot it. We about to wind this one down, man. I send mine. Baby girl sends her.
Yeah, I sure do.
You know, the dog right there, the big dog right there, he's hard on the yard and in charge, man. Big Bastard's in the house. He's trying to get him a bone and go rest his neck.
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready for us to be done with this video noise. You know, he knows what's going on.
Okay, hey, man, Ken Outlaw. Look, man, Grant, I don't know who else I missed, but I send my love and respects to everybody. I send my love and respects to everybody,
and
man.
For the folks that aren't here tonight, Allison, There's so many. There's so many. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Tim K, man. I don't know what's going on with my buddy Tim K, but we're concerned, bro. I've tried to get at you a few times, man. I hope you're safe. I hope you're okay, man. Get at me, bro. I mean, get at me, man. I hope you're well, and yeah, get at me, man.
Yeah.
So I send mine to you, everybody. Tim, Ken, Outlaw, Grant. I listen to everybody, man. Thank you guys for your support, and continue supporting the TSOA, True Seekers of America, man. We are the trench monsters with the truth. We are the trench monsters with the truth, man.
Mm-hmm.
I live in the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
I live in the bloody trenches of warfare, whatever type of warfare that is. I live in it. And but yeah, man, thanks for you guys' support. I send my love and respect to everybody, the worthy. You know who you are, man. And beware of them snitch tubers, man. Check Outlaw shit out, man. He put you guys up on some good stuff right there with that piece of shit boxer Enriquez. Old fucking La Torta 69J.
Well, not to slow down your shutdown, but Outlaw brought something up here. He said one thing: CEO killer praised law enforcement, the boot of corporate America. What the fuck? That is a little weird.
I know. That's a little loopy there, Outlaw. I gotta say, bro. That's kind of cray-cray. Damn. Damn.
This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
With that said, folks, I'll leave it there. And this one, we'll see you back here maybe Saturday.
Maybe.
Stay up, folks. Stay solid. Keep it GP 100 activated, man. Send my.
All right. Thanks, everybody. And all the love and respects. And for those who couldn't make it in the live, we hope you get to hear it in your own time. Y'all take care.